So we got Jermall Charlo versus Brian Castano for the second. They about to run it back, and we gonna get to see who wins this fight. So I'm gonna give my early prediction for this fight. It ain't gonna take too long. You know, the first fight was a really good fight between Jermall Charlo and Brian Castano. A lot of people didn't expect Brian Castano to perform as well as he did. I knew he was going to perform. I didn't think he was going to perform that good. I had Jermall Charlo beating him though. I believe I had him by stoppage, and it didn't work like that. It went to a draw. And at a time, everybody was asking, Jermall, like, when are you going to do this rematch to run it back to pretty much solve this dispute between Undisputed. And then, there were talks of mandatories for Jermall Charlo and then Brian Castano. And then, I guess they figured it out, sorted it all out, got some step-asides going on. And now here we go. They're going to fight. They're going to lock it up soon, rightfully, because this is going to define, we are one step away from unification, Undisputed at 154 pounds. And this is how, it's going to look to me. It's going to pretty much be like Jermall Charlo. I think if he, this is second time going into a rematch with a boxer. When he lost to Tony Harrison, I predicted that was going to happen. I said he's going to lose to Tony Harrison. He's going to get outboxed. And then he surely did. And I won some money on that fight, man. I put money on Harrison, won a nice chunk of change. But anyway, with that being said, the second fight, Jermall Charlo was a little bit more patient, more calculated, and he adjusted and he learned from the first fight what he was doing wrong, and he ended up knocking out Tony Harrison in the second fight. And I think that's what's going to end up happening this time. Jermall Charlo, as much as I don't like the dude outside the ring, in the ring, he's a dog, man. Got to give it to him. And I think he's going to adjust. He's going to learn that Brian Castano was there for that uppercut all night. He just wasn't, he wasn't used to, I guess, that pressure that Brian Castano was putting on him. This time, I think he's going to be prepared for the pressure. He's going to really understand that uppercut is there. And I think Brian Castano's going to go in there. It's going to be game. I think they both going to learn from each other. They both going to learn what they did wrong in the first fight, and they're going to both adjust to each other. But I think Brian Castano, at some point in that fight, maybe later on, I think Jermall's going to outbox him for like the first half. Brian Castano is going to feel a sense of urgency. He's going to run in there and try to get Jermall out of there. I think that's when Jermall is going to catch him with an uppercut and knock him out. I think that's what's going to happen. He had Castano hurt like twice, like 3 times in that fight. Castano hurt Jermall. I think I've seen Jermall hurt 2 times too. Once against the ropes, and he hit him to the body. I think he hurt him again to the face. I think twice. And I know for sure they both hurt each other. But I think this time, Jermall is smart enough in the ring to adjust. And he's going to catch Brian Castano late. So I got this fight for Jermall Charlo. 10th round knockout of Brian Castano to become undisputed at 154 pounds. So you heard it here. That's just my take on it. This is Rebel Life Boxing. Catch y'all on the next one. Love y'all. Peace.